Who saved him? He would be like, God. Your first thing is, yo, God saved this guy. Maybe the devil, maybe Satan saved him. Because he's a great engine of chaos.
We're not working together the right way. We're losing.
The footage is part of a new, highly anticipated docuseries by director Alex Stapleton and rapper and executive producer Curtis 50 Cent Jackson.
Oh my God, it's 50's baby mom, who is Jane Doe. Wow, it's Daphne Joy. Wow. Yo, Fifth, I know you embarrassed
How do you respond to people who say that it's more about the disdain that you have for Sean Combs than it is for giving the victims a platform?
It's not personal.
Right.
I'm not sure if people feel like, they're in on a joke with 50, or they're just genuinely dick riders. They either go along with 50's narrative of why he wants to destroy Diddy for good, and or not understand the real reason behind it and question the character of it. We'll talk about it right now on Doing It for GP.
You can't handle the truth.
As a whole becomes a part, I strike to burn, and the flame returns.
Here's Johnny.
Welcome back to the channel. Your boy Matt back with some thoughts, with some opinions, with some reactions. Wipe your feet off as you come in. Hit the like button if you so choose, and hopefully you stay a while. Shout out to the supporters. And with that said, let's take this walk. Okay, so to set the table, here's 50 Cent talking about his involvement in the Netflix Diddy documentary, so on and so forth.
We're not working together the right way. We're losing.
The footage is part of a new, highly anticipated docuseries by director Alex Stapleton and rapper and executive producer Curtis 50 Cent Jackson.
Why? You're a coon. You're a nigga.
Titled Sean Combs, The Reckoning. Was there anything that surprised you when you were watching?
I think it was surprising that he actually filmed it.
How stupid could a nigga be?
It was very interesting to watch a man who's known for his brand presence. He has a really amazing knack for marketing and all of that, and how he was sort of taking that into account and how he was coming off to the public.
The exclusive video also shows Combs in Harlem greeting fans.
Off my back, bro. Lord, you win. I'm gonna win. As long as you win, be with it.
I'll accept it. I need some hand sanitizer. Hold on. I got it. I've been out in the streets amongst the people. Yeah, I gotta take a bath. Like the amount of people that actually I'm coming in contact with, like that's what I have to do. You know what I'm saying? Oh. It's like 150 hugs.
You're a public person as well, and there was one instance in Harlem, and his reaction when those people
Went away.
Got in
the car and said, I feel like I need to wash, like I'm dirt. That was, it show you his character.
But you just strung out over that bitch.
was that the reason for including it?
Yeah, I mean, what's the odds that you would do that in front of the camera? Like that's one of the moments where he forgot he was on tape.
How do you respond to people who say that it's more about the disdain that you have for Sean Combs than it is for giving the victims a platform?
What they consider a pre-existing beef, right, for 20 years, right? It's me being uncomfortable with him suggesting that he takes me shopping, or I looked at it like it was like a tester, like maybe you'll come play with me, type of thing, right? And it's not personal.
Nigga, please.
Dirty.
And look, to be honest, as I alluded to earlier, if 50's gonna be, proud to accept the troll moniker and proudly accept the role of #1 Diddy hater, at least be transparent about the real reason you are doing it. 50's supposed to be real, and there's nothing realer than being genuine about your insecurities and then standing on them. Dame Dash spelled it out on IG. Me? I spotted it early, and I expounded on it before. Previously on just roll the clip. Y'all really don't think 50 Cent been crashing completely the out over Diddy and his baby mother? You don't think he's, handling the public embarrassment of trying to wife something that prostituted for a man he probably thinks he's more alpha than? Like, You think he's just taking that in stride, huh? You think all of those mean-spirited memes are just 50 being 50 and not extremely hurt, embarrassed, feeling overlooked, drowning, and looking for affirmation and pick-me-ups in the forms of laughing emojis in his comments? Ladies and gentlemen, 50 Cent, a man who's had some things to say about Diddy in the past, but turned up the trolling the minute this photo of Diddy and his Tia Carrera-looking mother of his son, the one he loves, surfaced. And now that it's come out in certain documents that same mother of his child was a sex worker for Diddy, 50 Cent's now turned his relentless trolling onto her. And you can't tell me 50 didn't know. I just don't think 50 wanted everybody to know that he paid this high price hooker, had a baby with her, and clearly feels scorned. Because when it comes to the sale and distribution of commodities such as coochie, big bank takes little bank, and all the recent trolling tells me nothing but he paid for that pussy. And now you got Ja Rule, sworn enemy, alluding to, the truth in his own way. I was just hitting high school during the 50 wave, right? And I think we just dismissed the fact that he was telling in his music. He told street stories and he named names. Ghetto Camaraderie.
Slow motherfuckers, I'ma break it down illa. Supreme was the businessman and Prince was the killer.
He stamped who was doing the dirt, making sure people are concrete on who the criminals are. Sure, he's doing the same thing here with Diddy, playing his part and stamping Diddy's existence as a criminal. But let's just make sure to understand, 50 could care less who gets locked up or for how long or whose criminal activity he's putting spotlight on, right? Illegal footage or not, because, Diddy's team is proclaiming that the footage was illegally obtained in the doc by Netflix and 50.
How did you get that footage of Diddy?
I figured most journalists would not disclose their sources.
Does he know y'all have this in the doc?
I would doubt he knows.
So when this airs, that'll be the first time that his legal team, Diddy, that everybody knows that this footage is now seeing the light of day. Perhaps.
Diddy was doing a documentary thinking he was going to come out triumphant.
Yeah, I didn't know that's how this started. Is he started filming himself and getting this footage because he thought he was going to beat everything. Okay,
Diddy
that makes sense. Okay,
has a relationship
with Netflix. I knew that
with
Ted Sarandis. I saw that. Yes. Okay.
And he's filming it there, but of course, when you get, obviously it wasn't a clean sweep on the prosecutor's side, but you're still going to prison.
Yeah.
He basically kind of scraps it. It's not also Netflix is saying, because they commissioned it, right? Netflix is saying, all right, cool, just turn over what you got. And what we'll do, we'll make it what it is because we're just following reality. Diddy's like, well, hold on now. If I lost the case, I'm down to still do it with you, but I got to be able to control it. And Netflix was like, no, you're not. And he's like,
well, my question is, did he sign the footage over to Netflix so they own it? Like, how were they able to do this without his?
No, but he didn't pay for it. So essentially, they're calling it a payment error.
Oh.
So essentially, the deal falls apart, or he's like, we're not going to do this.
So awkward.
And the people who did the work that have all this footage, they're like, so wait, you told us to film because this is going to be on Netflix. Now you're saying Netflix doesn't exist, and we're not getting paid because Diddy was going to pay with Netflix money. And Netflix realized this, and they went to the filmers and said, hey, give us the footage.
But this is 50 Cent's opportunity, really, to shit on a man who was pissing on his baby mother. What do I know? Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like, subscribe if you like the content. Hit the notification bell. And with that said, hopefully you've been entertained and informed while passing this precious time that we have. And hopefully I've earned your sub. I go by the name of Mac. This has been Doing It for GP. Till next time.
You can't treat him like any of the other niggas around here because he ain't like any of the other niggas around here.
Never did me, I spit the truth. Call you aware, fear-driven niggas get the boot. All of you squares couldn't fit up in my circle. All of us red and will hurt you severe. Slow your roll, nigga. patience is a virtue.
Yeah, and a nigga bite any bark. When I black out, how you gon' hide in the dark?
I feel like I need to wash, like I'm dirt.